Imagine.
Imagine Joseph.
Imagine a carpenter, a simple man, betrothed to a young woman named Mary.
Imagine his sense of excitement as he looked forward to a quiet future with Mary as his wife.
Imagine his responses to Mary's announcement. Mary was pregnant with a baby, God's holy son. What commitment he demonstrated toward Mary and also to her strong faith.
Imagine how his character was strengthened, tested, and bolstered as he defended Mary and explained the impending birth.
Imagine his dismay when he needed to place pregnant Mary on the back of an animal along with their belongings to travel to Bethlehem to safely give birth to their baby, God's son, a boy he was to raise and who would call him Dad.
Imagine how he felt when the inn was full. Imagine how he felt when all he could find for the birth of the Christ child was a stable.
He certainly scurried about to make this the best stable in all of Bethlehem for the baby Jesus.
Joseph knew this Christ child would not be an ordinary baby.
Imagine their joy in announcing to visitors to the manger that this wasn't just a baby, they've just seen Jesus.
Oh, imagine the joy in their hearts as this angels' chorus continued to sing, "Come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord."
And their amazement that even the animals and the birds seemed to be chanting right along with the angels. They also knew they had just seen Jesus, not a baby.
Imagine the shepherds and the wise men visiting the manger and knowing that they also had just seen Jesus and had come to worship him.
We also must imagine the pride Joseph felt years later as Jesus, the little boy from his carpenter's shop that the Lord allowed him to raise into a young man, would travel the countryside preaching, teaching, calling disciples, and performing miracles.
Imagine how the words rang in the disciples' ears and hearts as Pilate and the crowd cried, "Crucify him."
Imagine the disciples surrounded by the events of the crucifixion, loving Jesus and trying to fathom how this could be part of God's plan to save the world.
Imagine their grief as they watched the Son of God being tortured and crucified, his life taken from him.
Imagine looking on as the guards took him down,
Wrapped his body in burial clothes,
sealed the tomb and posted a guard. Imagine what happens next.
At the dawn on the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to the tomb. There was a violent earthquake, for the angel of the Lord came down from heaven and rolled back the stone. The angel said to the woman,
"Do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus. He is not here. He has risen just as he said. Come and see the place where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples, he has risen from the dead and is going ahead of you into Galilee." The women hurried away from the tomb afraid, yet filled with joy.
Imagine what happens next.
Jesus meets them.
Jesus greets them. They bow at his feet, they worship him, they run off to Galilee proclaiming,
"I've just seen Jesus. I tell you, he is alive.
Our precious Lord is alive."
Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
Imagine.
And we watched as his life ebbed away.
Then we all stood around till the guards took him down. Joseph begged for his body that day.
It was late afternoon when we got to the tomb, wrapped his body and sealed up the grave.
So I know how you feel. He said